The only criminal trial connected to the deadly LMPD raid that killed Breonna Taylor is getting underway. I'm Marvis Herring.
And I'm Lauren Adams. I thought we were getting right to Suzanne. I saw the banner.
They didn't even want to see us. They were like, just get them off the screen.
Don't do that.
Suzanne, I'm single and I know that. You don't get engaged.
I'm rolling whenever you're ready.
Okay. Mic check. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You can't see or smell. I knew. I felt that happening. I was like, what? Good afternoon. I'm Marvis Herring. We interrupt programming to bring you breaking news in the murder trial of Mark Wilson. Just moments ago, a Bullitt County jury found Wilson guilty of involuntary manslaughter and not guilty on all other charges against him. We want to show you a look at those charges that Wilson originally faced. They include felony murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and possession of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. As you can imagine, quite a mess out here in Bryan County after that tornado, that deadly tornado, moved through this area. So right now we are inside Lanier Primary School off of Highway 280. This is where they're bringing a lot of the necessities to help out the people who've been affected by the storms that swept through here. Today is my last day. I am definitely going to miss all of my weekend family here in the studio and all of you at home that have continued waking up early with us on WLKY, both on the weekends and even during the weekdays, having fun with us and even getting through some tough headlines as well. There was an active manhunt for 2 inmates who escaped the Tatnall County Jail Monday afternoon. Both of the men were serving time for violent crimes. Shannon, it's absolutely just a heartbreaking story to tell. Desiree Gillier's mother told me she found her 15-year-old daughter shot and fighting for her life on May 6th. She says it happened on someone's back porch, and she's begging for witnesses to speak up.
Desiree was literally right on her back porch, and our apartment was full of people, but yet nobody claimed to know anything. But I found my daughter, and she was dying behind this apartment.
What's the message, I guess, from the White House for people who were already struggling and now dealing with this, record inflation?
Yeah, President Biden's message to those people is that he sees you and he's doing everything that he can to lower those prices.
Would there be any chance this summer that maybe the federal gas tax could be suspended like we've seen here locally in the state of Georgia?
So President Biden proposed that a few weeks ago to Congress. A,
I'm so happy my co-anchor knows CPR now. She did a great job in that video.
She did.
B, Riley, are you getting wet by the sprinklers behind you? That's what I really want to know. They turned on while you were talking.
I thought it started raining. Is it a sprinkler?
We have not heard from him so far tonight, though the First Lady did speak briefly earlier tonight here on the stage. But everyone I've been speaking with used one word to describe their mood, and that is optimistic. Greg, you mentioned this rematch, and right now it is looking like it may be the same result, though. I never thought I would love waking up at 2 a.m. on the weekends, but you guys make it just so fun, so easy. These have been some of my favorite shifts, being on the weekends as well, and it's just been a wonderful journey.
I have absolutely loved sitting next to you, and for those of you that don't know, Marvis is just as lovely in person as you see on television. What you see with this guy right here is what you get.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so sad to lose you.
Yes, but we'll be in touch.
Yes,
it is okay.
It is not goodbye forever.
I'm going to be in Georgia, but I'm not going to be cutting everybody off.
And I'm jamming with you.
Okay, I need to get done with this before I lose my job. But I want a hippopotamus for Christmas, one of my favorites. It's just
I enjoyed
random.
the serenade. Thank you for
just
gracing us all with that.
This was my take on a little black dress. It's very vital to have something like that in your closet. I have cutouts here in the arm and the belly for those who take injections. And then underneath, we've got these hidden little pockets here for the insulin pump to sit in very comfortably on either side.
Naomi says the point of her clothing is not to hide their diabetes, but to add more options and empower women to feel beautiful.
I'm scared.
I didn't tell her I was going to do that.
Well, that's right. That made my day. A host of festivities will take place tonight on into the weekend.
Beef taco?
No, thank you. Okay,
guacamole?
now, someone who's into Harry Potter will know this. What are the jelly beans?
Next, a new phase in the search for a missing Savannah toddler.
I have every belief that we will find his remains here.
The evidence that has police focusing on a local landfill. That's next on WJCL 22 News. See us now.
You can find the express lane to my heart if you know how to cook or you just like to take people out to dinner.
No kidding.
Your dating profile must like cats and must know your way around the kitchen, right?
Pretty much.
Center for Broadcast Excellence.
Exactly.
A major winter storm is causing temperatures to plunge across the country, and it's complicating travel conditions ahead of this busy holiday weekend. White House correspondent Kaylin Norwood is live in Washington. Kaylin, how is the White House responding to all of this?
Well, Marvis,
we have some breaking news at 5. There's now been an arrest in connection to the shooting death of Atlanta rapper Takeoff.
Our managers, anchors, and reporters on hand to help more than 100 men who attended get a shirt and tie combination and also how to tie a necktie properly.
Duty, honor, sacrifice. So much has been given by our local veterans. Now it's time to share their stories.
Voices of Valor, Veterans Salute.
I did attempt suicide multiple times. I didn't want to be here anymore. I was alone. It's not something I would ever wish on somebody else.
Right now, both Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker are busy hitting the campaign trail, hoping to secure more votes. Our Brooke Butler joins us now live from Waters Avenue in Savannah.
And a lack of equity.
And Brooke, I know you're live right now while he's speaking, but has Warnock mentioned his Republican challenger at any of his earlier events today?
Live in the newsroom now with her story. Marvis, what happened?
Well, Shannon and Greg, it is a bizarre story. The dog's owner showed me text messages where the person who found her dog demanded more and more money before finally returning her dog back to her. And tonight, Savannah police confirmed that they do have a financial detective on the case. Quote, Officer Delaford showed great potential when he first started. On several occasions, he failed to call in or even show up for work. He never once claimed responsibility for his actions.
So Marvis, tell us where things stand right now. You said that the police chief recommended firing this officer, but he still has a job.
Greg, he does still have a job. Chief Stacy Wiles wrote that recommendation for dismissal just 8 days ago. And this was after Reidsville PD placed Officer Delaford on a 5-day suspension without pay. But the mayor issued a memo on September 2nd overriding that decision, saying Delaford must be reinstated and paid for those days that he was suspended. Can you give us a twirl around real quick and give us a good look at what you're wearing? Because you are doing it up. Wonder Woman has never looked so good. But can you also tell us, I did look at...
Thank you so much.
No problem. You look great. Can you tell us tickets are also still available right now? I know the Soldier Boy. It's all those other dances I still haven't learned just yet.
I don't know why.
They cropped me out. I was about to do the Soldier Boy. Dang.
Nobody wanted to see it.
I bet you our news director's back there like, get Marvis off the screen.
Off the camera before he starts dancing.
I still was about to.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. You can't stop this, man.
I hope I still have a job.